Welcome. AlphaDev is artificial intelligence, and it generated these lines of assembly. It was given the problem to sort three numbers in order, A, B, and C, and it was given the special little side rule, B will always be less than or equal to C, which makes the problem easier, but that was the problem it was given. These are the lines of assembly it generated, and we're going to trace the lines of assembly so you can see what the artificial intelligence did. So, I need to make up three numbers, and I'm going to do that right now. Get my pencil. I'm going to go with 2, 1, and 3. So 1 is less than 3, that satisfies the requirements. Now as humans can look at this and say, okay, you swap these two, you're done. That's as simple as this problem is, but it's going to take these lines to do it. So S, okay, by the way, P, Q, and R and S are registers. They're just kind of locations in memory, you can think of them as. And S is going to be a spare one, like a temp one. So this first line here is move R into S. What a move does is it's actually a copy. It copies itself into S because it doesn't zero itself out. So it's not really a move, it's more of a copy. Alright, this line here, compare P and R. Compare is actually a subtraction where the answer isn't written anywhere. 2 minus 3 is -1. But what the CPU will do is remember, it'll look at the answer and record properties of the answer. Like, is it 0? Is it less than 0? Is it greater than 0? And some other things that don't matter. And it's going to, and the next instruction here is going to use that information. It's a conditional move greater than. So this is a special type of a move that will only happen if the flags registered are showing a greater than as the answer to the last mathematical operation. And since -1 was the answer, and it's not fulfilling that requirement, this conditional move will not happen in this circumstance with these numbers. The next line is conditional move less than. Well, -1 is less than 0, so this line will happen, and it's going to move P into S. Alright, so let me see if I can move P into S. Boom. Alright. Now this line is a conditional move SQ. That's S minus Q. So that's 2 minus 1 is 1. Saves that properties of the answer in the flags register. And then we go to the next line. It's a conditional move greater than. Well, 1 is greater than 0, so this line will happen. And it's going to move Q into P. Alright, so I'm going to move Q into P. Like that. And this line here is the next one. Conditional move greater than. Yes, the flags registers haven't changed. They're still showing the properties of a 1. And that is greater than 0, so this line will happen. S into Q. So let's grab S. Move it into Q. And that's pretty much it. The last three lines is where you move the values from the registers back into memory, and that's it. You've sorted 1, 2, 3, and that's what AlphaDev come up with. The thing that made it a big deal was that it did it one less instruction than I guess was previously considered the best way possible to do it by the humans. And then the computer did it with one less assembly instruction, and then they calculated up that that's going to be a lot faster in the long run. So I guess that's kind of fantastic, I guess. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little trace, and until next time.